competing here in the two-wheel drive class. Jordan Peck, Erricker, John Foley, Austin Stoner, and Andy Forrester. It's going to get very noisy here shortly for 6,200-pound two-wheel drive trucks. 600 cube is the limit for naturally aspirated engine, 475 for blown, and you can run a diesel at 415 if you so choose. Five in the class. There comes the boiler motor. Yeah. We have an early Dodge Dakota body. This is Jordan Peck from Roxbury driving scrap iron. Inches is the limit for these supercharged roller motors. This is going to be the first of 5. Hopefully it goes well for Jordan Peck and scrap iron. Hold your ears, fam. Everybody's going to know what's going on here in a minute. Very nice, he's way up the hill at 242.88 feet. I'm happy with that. Sled setting is good. And Brian's talking to Jordan, see if he's pleased with that. All right, that's the way to get her started. 2 thumbs up. We are off and underway with the two-wheel drive truck class. Erricker is up next with the Village Idiots Chevy truck, and it is for sale, folks, up from Poolesville, Maryland. I talked to Ian earlier, and he said he has decided to sell his two-wheel drive truck and his single-engine modified tractor called Unstable that will be here Friday night, so he can concentrate on the Huntsman, and that is his 3-engine modified tractor. free in Erricker, 257.48 feet. He just went out front by 12.6 feet at 25.6 miles per hour. Another one with a 468 big block Chevy and a blower sitting on top. Now we're going with Ford. John Foley is up next with his cool 78 Ford called Blessed. And if you're not going to watch the skid loader rodeo tomorrow night, there's a cool thing up on stage. The 176er dueling piano takes place at Southern. Wednesday night is Chris Woodward and Jim Biggins. Conrad Fisher is here Thursday night. Karaoke contest Friday night and Chicken and Spicy line dancing Saturday night. Thanks to Cleveland Brothers, your Caterpillar dealer. Equipment you can count on from Cleveland Brothers. Big supporters of almost every fair around. 78 model Ford inside called Blessed from Harrisonburg, Virginia. That's big cubic inch, big block Ford power, and it stops at 247.17, takes over the number 2 spot. John Foley, number 3 truck of 5 in the class. Will be up next with a new one for the class. It's called a little more than salvage. And it's diesel power. Diesel allowed in the class with a 415 cube limit. This is the 4th one of 5. The only diesel in the class. Austin Stoner, we'll see him later on in the 4-wheel drive class with his Blue Ranger. This one's new though. New project. Called Little More Than Salvage. And it slobbered on him a bit at 119.61. Still working some bugs out of it, but it looks good and sounds good. 119.61. Unfortunately, that's past the 75-foot mark, so we'll have to live with that until class is offered again, and I'm sure he'll have the bugs worked out of it then. Andy Forrester's up next with the Bandit. That's cool C-cab white from Scotland. And that is a big cubic inch, big block Ford motor, naturally aspirated. And the final one. 51.05 at 24.1, finishing second. And it is a blown big block Ford now. He finished second. He's blowing me kisses trying to get me to make him into first place, but we can't bought. Ian Erricker in the Village Idiots Chevy truck is the winner at 257.48, and Andy just got second with the Bandit at 251.05. And third, John Foley was blessed at 247.17. Fourth going to Jordan Peck in the Scrap Iron Dakota at 242.88. And fifth, Austin Stoner with little more than salvage at 119.